Hey YouTube, what's going on? We're live! Well, at least that's what it says. I'm not sure if it's full on working. Are you guys here? Are you guys active? Or are you guys still busy doing this, that, and the other? Um, anyway, so a lot of you are probably well aware of the drama, and Dylan Knight says, "Hey dude, hey Dylan, how you doing, brother?" Anyway, so a lot of you know about the drama that's been happening recently, and honestly, I just need to step away. And what better way to distract myself from it than to just go about my normal everyday life? Well, part of my normal everyday life. And somebody dumped a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna pull myself away from the drama, and I'm just gonna try to distance myself enough from it that to the point where I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. Uh, I have received a few threats because of yesterday's video post, and you know, it's nothing I'm used to. So, or it's nothing that I'm not used to. There we go. So, honestly, threats to me, they're just like, okay, whatever. And as you can see, sporting some auburn on my head. Um, and for those of you who are curious, which I highly doubt there's anyone curious, no, I did not dye my hair. This is actually a wig. Um, and somebody's probably gonna ask, dude, DCAS, if you got a full head of hair, why are you wearing a wig? Well, I like to mix things up. I mean, why be stuck doing the same thing every single day and not be able to have like an alternate route? I mean, some days, I mean, I feel like going in a different hair color, like this auburn. I really like the tone of this. Love it. I actually found this at a thrift store, and it was a really good price. It was $9.99 on the tag, but I got it on a half off day, so it was more like $5. So that's awesome. Uh, and you may also notice that I'm wearing a blue scarf, all wrapped up, kind of nice. Uh, and I'm also wearing a trench coat. Like I said, I like to mix things up. I've actually had this trench coat for a while, and let me tell you, I am so glad that I still have it. I also have one in green, but I decided against the green, and I just felt like going with the beige. So, uh, and I'm also wearing a purple button up underneath. Why? Well, some people say that, or some people have told me that I looked good in purple before, so. And I just heard some sirens. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe there's a fire, maybe somebody's injured and it's an ambulance. I'm not sure if it's a cop. Dylan says that he likes the button up. You know, I do too. It's a nice button up. Oh, and I also have, if I can get this with one hand, the cross. Now, some people say that this is kind of a gothic style cross. Well, I actually looked up crosses on Google, and this one is actually based on a Romanian Catholic cross. And my dad says that Romans and Catholics tend to take things to an extreme level. Well, kind of reminds me of myself because I have a tendency to go a bit too extreme and a bit off edge, so it's kind of fitting for me. Nice necklace. Thanks, Dylan. It was also relatively cheap too. It was it was 18 bucks at Walmart, so that's nice. And we got an airplane overhead. I wonder if I can... Wait. Damn it. Me and my giant ass head. I could not get the plane on camera. Shit. Oh well. So, let's proceed on. Now, for those of you curious as to where I am heading, I'm actually heading to the Everett Mall. Why the Everett Mall? Well, it's a happy place. And for those of you who ever feel down and could do with some cheering up, well, there's always one simple remedy. Go to a happy place, or just think of a happy memory. And right now, the happiest memory for me is October 31st, 2017. I know I talked about that day quite a lot, and I'm probably getting obsessive over it. I'm probably annoying somebody right now, but you know what? It's a happy day for me, so chances are I am gonna get obsessive over it. Because happy days are always a great time, I think. Happy days are here again. I've also been working on some vocal power. Like, Take On Me. Those of you familiar with the a-ha song, Take On Me, you know. Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you, shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me, take me on, I'll be gone in a day or two. Now, I want to put on record, I'm not the best at those high pitches, but hey, practice leads to improvement. I've also been working on some of the deeper registers, like okay, there's this one thing I keep doing, like, I'm in love with danger, 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 danger. It's probably stupid to somebody, but you know, it is what it is. I love to sing. I'm not the best singer in the world, but that doesn't stop me from trying and practicing and, well, ultimately doing. Speaking of doing, I have a list of things that I need to acquire and piece together. Like, I have a microphone, I just need a microphone stand. And another thing that I found very handy are, well, Christmas lights. I have quite a few strands of Christmas lights set up in my bedroom at home, and it gives off a nice effect, I think. I especially like the blue lights, and I definitely think if I were to design a stage, I definitely think Christmas lights are a nice cost-effective alternative to like super expensive like black lights and some shit like that. Um, yeah, I would think so. Um, vehicles on a highway. Vehicles on a highway. Highway to nowhere. I'm on a highway. Highway to nowhere. Honestly, like, everybody is on the street, like, all the time, and, you know, one day, I like to see one day where nobody's on their vehicles. So, but chances are that day is probably never gonna come because everyone's just gotta be driving somewhere. Vroom. So, oh man. I'm sorry guys, but my happy memory, it just keeps... You know, I guess it's because since I'm trying to proceed on with life, and since I'm trying to proceed on with life, the happy memory, it's starting to take back control of my mind, and you know, when you have a happy memory, you just can't help but let it power you. Let it help you just get through each day and ultimately just make you feel great. I'm not sure if Adelia's ever gonna watch this or if she's even interested in watching any of my stuff, but I love you, Adelia. Thank you so much for meeting me in person. You're awesome. I love you so much. Everyone's bound to have somebody special that they love more than themselves or anybody else. And for me, Adelia is that person. Like, I've had crushes before, and I've fallen in love before. Sometimes with the wrong women, sometimes with women who seemed like a fairly close match, but when I met Adelia... And there's a dog. I swear to God, every time I come down this urban trail, that dog just starts barking and barking and barking, and the dog just will not shut up. What time? It's almost 10 past 3, so let's keep proceeding on. Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Oh, jeez, my heart starts pounding. Ouch. That doesn't really feel too good. Anyway, so, what was I saying earlier? Adelia was that person where, you know, I became interested in her and something was just clicking, saying, dude, this feels totally right. Just savor the moment. Don't worry about screwing things up. Just savor the moment. You're in a happy place. And that's really what happened. And I'm heading under a tunnel, so... Echo! did that. I do know that some people like to shout into echoey areas, like on a high mountaintop. I know that there are quite a few people that just can't resist shouting something. Excuse me. It is nice and cold outside. Nice and chilly. Although this is making me wonder, was it a really smart idea to walk out of the house without gloves? But, you know, oh well. Uh, let's see, what is that button? Oh, okay, it's filters. So, let's see what this, oh, okay, so it's a dream filter. Glamour? I'm not sure about glamour. Not sure about this one either. Doku? Seppa? Silver screen. Haunt? Sketch? Dance party? Whoop whoop! Because people know that my stuff all started with dance. And, okay, the bubbles thing, that's just ridiculous. So, moving on. Now I know about the YouTube filters. Maybe any of my future YouTube live streams might include them. So, you know, it's nice to get out and really just enjoy the world around you. Yes. Love it. I love the world. I love the world around me. And I also love this Selena Gomez song that I just learned. Okay, I didn't just learn it. I actually pieced it together yesterday. How did it go? Okay. Yeah, it's been said and done. Every beautiful thought's been already sung. And I guess right now here's another one. So your melody will play on and on. With the best of them, you are beautiful. Like a dream come alive, incredible. A sinful miracle, lyrical. You saved my life again. And I want you to know, baby, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beat, 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 beat. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beat, 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 beat. Constantly, girl, you play through my mind like a symphony. There's no way to describe what you do to me. You just do to me what you do. And it feels like I've been rescued. I've been set free. I am hypnotized by your destiny. You are magical, lyrical, beautiful. You are. And I want you to know, baby, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep hitting repeat, beat, 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 beat. people in the houses are wondering, what is that wonderful singing? Thanks, Ethan. That actually means something to me. So, what was my original topic? I know that I named the title "When One Door Closes, Others Open." And okay, I think I pieced together what my original topic was gonna be. Like, I made this list and I'm trying to piece everything together because I plan on piecing together like a full show. Now I know that I pieced together my storyteller thing, but so much more has happened to me and I've learned quite a few other things, and you know, why not try to incorporate those new things into what I've already said and done? So, yeah. Honest to God, like, all these dogs barking and stuff, like, I am so sick of hearing it. I swear, I would like for a day where dogs shut up. Mommy, D. Casanova hates dogs. Well, wah. Damn dogs. Haha. Thanks, Ethan. I probably know what people are gonna say about me, but you know what? I don't give a shit. Ethan says he's more of a cat person. So am I. My brother and I each have a cat. My brother's cat's name is Joe, and my cat's name is Violet. They're really good cats. I especially love snuggling with the kitty and petting the kitty. You've got to pet the kitty. You've got to show the kitty you love the kitty. You've got to love the kitty. So, now, Ethan loves black cats. Black is beautiful. If you don't believe me, just ask my eyebrows. My eyebrows are nice and black. Oh, man, now I got painted black stuck in my head. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart's turned black. I see a red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the fact. Not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. La 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 la. La da 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 ba da 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 da. I really like Painted Black. It's a good song. Speaking of Painted Black, I've actually made my own instrumental in the sense that, like, I found this hyphenated instrumental on YouTube, and with the help of Audacity, I managed to elongate it and work in a part for a harmonica solo. Uh, and yes, I actually fiddle around on harmonica, uh, just like I fiddle around on guitar. Um, I sometimes fiddle around on a piano, but I don't really play piano. Uh, I play guitar, I play harmonica very badly, and I sing. That's it. I mean, I tried playing pianos, but something just didn't feel right with the piano. Oddly enough, though, Adelia, her favorite instrument is the piano. But whenever I try to play the piano, it just doesn't feel right to me for some reason. But when I have a guitar in my hands, that's when it feels right. I mean, oh. I know that black and white are not colors, but they are Ethan's favorite colors. Okay. My grandfather was a famous saxophone player. That's cool, Ethan. No, seriously, that is really cool. For those of you who like to mess around on instruments, like, which instrument feels right for you to play? I know that when I pick up a guitar and mess around on guitar, it feels right. When I sing, it feels right. Excuse me. Somebody's probably smoking out here. Excuse me. Again. Jeez. Bass and drums for Ethan. That's cool. Those are also very important instruments in a song, I think. Like, how do I put this? Well, the drums are percussion instruments, and what do percussion instruments provide? They provide the beat. And the important thing about a catchy song is that it's got to have a beat. And then the bass, it kind of goes good with guitar. And excuse me. The bass and guitar, they're kind of like siblings in a way, or cousins of sorts. But of course, that's just my perspective. You guys can view them as whatever you want, because I'm just one person. I'm not everybody's opinion. I really like how the sky looks when it's like somewhat cloudy. Not completely cloudy, but somewhat cloudy. I especially like it when it's not raining. Like, I'd rather that it rain at night when I'm asleep, because if it's dry during the day, it makes it easier to go along with everyday activities. If it rains during the day, then, well, it just puts a damper on things. And I just saw a bike wheel. So, when one door closes, another door opens. Yeah. life is an uphill battle. You win some, you lose some. But when one door closes, several others may very well open. I mean, if you try something and fail, you can't really let that failure stop you from going on about life. I mean, certain failures say that, okay, you were weak here and there, but do you have the capability to pick up the pieces and work on them and try again? Biker. So, this brings me to one of the many, many principles that I believe in: perseverance. Santa Rosa fires. No, I have not heard of those. To tell the truth, I've only been thinking about fire today, and not sure. But I have not heard of the Santa Rosa fires. But moving right along, these things that I want to talk about, like, I have the list, as I've mentioned several times, that I want to piece together a full show. Another thing that I want to do is I have another project in the workings right now. And by workings, I mean I'm just writing the story for it. Yes, I said story. I've talked about several times in my life doing like a Transformer story, and I tried to do it in freshman year, but things just kept getting thwarted. Everything just kept going wrong, and honestly, it was just a straight up pain in the ass. But just because it was a pain in the ass then doesn't mean that it's impossible now. Do I have ideas? Yes, I have ideas. I have Transformers, yes, and I have multiple various characters. They're not all just the same character. What is the story going to be? Well, the story, it's going to be about these two species of robots fighting for different causes. Transformer fans know exactly what I mean. Like, the Autobots live for peace and freedom, and the Decepticons only exist to rule, conquer, and destroy. But the story that I plan to write out, I mean, it's going to try. I'm gonna try to make it like elaborate. I'm gonna try to make each character full, because two-dimensional characters, those aren't very fun. Like, I want to try and give each character like a place in the story. And I'm not sure what that just was, but something. I felt like I kicked something hard. I'm not sure. Anyway, each character should have their own story. Each character has like a full description, this full background, and I want to try to incorporate those in my story, because full characters lead to a more interesting story, and with a full story, people are bound to get hooked and interested. And I'm not so interested in trying to get everyone to look at me, and I'm not really interested in just poking everybody in the shoulder and say, "Hey, I'm here, give me some attention, wah." I'm more interested in saying, "Hey, I put up this thing, if you want to watch it, go right ahead, and if you like it, give me some feedback." So it's something like that. Is it going to be the best? I don't know. but chances are it won't, because I say numerous times I am an amateur. But just because I'm an amateur, that doesn't stop me from trying. And also, this project that I have in the workings right now, it could very well involve me collaborating with other people. And collaborations are always fun. And plus, the more people that are involved in your project, like, the more interesting it's bound to be. So, and there is something going on here. So, but we're just gonna mind our own business and move right along. Actually, I think it looks like military training at most. Did you guys see that? It's quite unusual. But of course, things always seem unusual until you try them for yourself. Like, I thought the idea of wigs was unusual until I started trying them myself. So, yeah. People. Now the project, how will it involve other people? Well, the soundtrack, there could be songs, like, for the robots to sing, and also character actors or voice actors. Like, if you guys want to get into, like, vocal acting, like voice acting, I think my project could very well be your ticket to doing so. Now, the Transformer story. I mean, it's gonna start with the basics, like Orion Pax is an Autobot, but then he becomes Optimus Prime, the leader, and Megatron, the leader of the Decepticons, he's the main villain of everything. And also, there are going to be several other, like, important characters. Like, they're going to seem unimportant at first, but they're going to play very, very big and very important parts in the story. Because everyone's important in some way. So, yeah. So, future projects, piecing together a show, and the Transformer story. Also, a Facebook friend of mine, Iris, I don't remember the other names to her Facebook profile, but I do remember that her name is Iris. She and this girl, Joanna, have created a Facebook fan group for me, which was very nice of them. And it's also linked to my Facebook fan page, facebook.com/DCVirtus, capital D, capital C, capital VRTIS. So yeah, if you guys have any interest in joining that Facebook group, chances are you'll find it linked to my fan page or something. Anyway, so we're almost at the mall. It's just right across this street. You guys see that? So, I'm just gonna keep on going because, well, we're nearly there. Why turn back now? So, what was that movie called? Well, there was this one movie that had a very smart quote, which also serves as a nice piece of advice. Keep moving forward. And, oh man, I just remembered Go the Distance. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I will go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I'll know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Oh, and someone. Okay, if you could be in any movie, what would it be and why? Um, Honestly, I would really like to be Spider-Man. He's a character after my own heart. I love Spider-Man, and I find that a lot of the things that Peter Parker went through, I kind of went through myself. I mean, you gotta love Spider-Man. So, yeah, definitely Spider-Man, without question. I love Spider-Man. He's a character that I relate to the most. And, okay. Across this space here. Ethan says that he loved Spider-Man. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And we've made it to the mall. They've got those nice icicle things. Isn't that nice? So, you know, I love the smell of the Everett Mall. It smells so nice. Ethan says that he's thinking of making a Spider-Man game. That's cool. You know, one day I want to get the original PS1 Spider-Man games. I mean, those. Yeah, the PS1 is kind of crappy quality, but the gameplays are always interesting. So, where to go? You know, I really like costuming, and what better costuming area than Party City? And who is your favorite Spider-Man villain? And Ethan says Venom. And some guy behind me just started laughing. Well, you know what? Let them laugh, because, quite frankly, they're narrow-minded. My favorite Spider-Man villain. I'm not sure if I have a favorite villain. I mean, they're all pretty interesting and badass. Yeah, I don't think I can pick a favorite Spider-Man villain. So, and they're playing Christmas music. Ugh. If you guys like Christmas music, that's fine with me, but honestly, I just don't find it that interesting. Do you like Batman? I like Michael Keaton's portrayal of Batman, if that's what you mean. Uh, Kids playing in the background. Uh, yeah, I think Michael Keaton did a really awesome Batman. Uh, my favorite Batman villain, Joker. Ooh, I want you guys to check this out. Like, doesn't that look interesting? Red, white, and blue, like, all mashed together. Now, it does look interesting, I will admit, but honestly, if I want to make, like, a red, white, and blue wig for myself, I'm pretty sure I would get, like, and my clumsy-ass hand just knocks things over. Like, I would get, like, the hair extensions, and, I'm pretty sure the white is all the way down here. Here it is. Like, I would start with a white glamorous wig, and then I would get red and blue hair extensions, and do it like that. And, actually, now that I think about it, okay, I'm getting an idea. The glamorous wig and the crazy wig, like, oh, that was easy. So, you see how the crazy wig is, like, right here? Well, like, I've done a Kit Bash wig before. Like, I combined 3 black wigs and made, like, a heavy metal monster wig out of it. Like, what if I did, like, a white glamorous wig mashed with a, white crazy wig? I mean, it could work, right? Right? Someone please say right. Sorry, YouTube, that was probably way too close for comfort. That would be cool. Thanks, Ethan. I'm glad somebody agrees. Pink. That is a color I definitely don't care for. Oddly enough, though, I like the singer Pink, aka Alicia Moore. You know what? Since we're inside, why not just let the auburn out? Yeah, it's pretty long, but, you know, I like it. You know, there's this thing with me, like, I always liked long hair better. Like, short hair and I just don't seem to mix very well. Ooh. Okay, now here's something that I've also thought about, like purple. Like, I'm wearing a purple button up right now, but actually, now that I think about it, I should probably, like, get, like, glamorous and crazy wigs of, like, the main colors, like black, white, purple, blue, green, yellow, so on and so forth, like yada yada yada, yak yak yak. I'm probably boring people to death, but, you know, I want to get, like, all those colors and the excuse me, and the hair extension bits, and, you know, just mix them up, you know, make something cool with it, because there are so many combinations that you could come up with. Why not have fun with it? So, yeah. some people are probably gonna laugh at me for saying this and probably saying, "Dude, your mind's stuck in Halloween, man. Get with the currents." Well, shut the fuck up. Oh, damn, I do have a filthy mouth. But I like rubies, and I'm not much of a jewelry guy, but I definitely think ruby definitely looks good. What? I love red. Red has got to be my favorite color. Now, people are probably gonna be like, "Dude, I thought black was your favorite color." Well, actually, while black is definitely one of my favorites, it's not my all-time favorite, but it is an extremely close second. My all-time favorite is definitely red. And this actually wouldn't look too bad. If I were to buy two of these, I could probably kibash them together and make it even more like crazy and metally. But this one, I definitely think would be a definite must for me. Because anyone who knows me well knows that I love Michael Jackson. Like, no matter how off the edge or no matter how far I may stray from MJ, like, I could probably go completely feminine for all we know. But no matter what I do, there's always going to be like a little hint of Michael Jackson in everything I do. Now, somebody's probably going to be asking, "Dude, if you're a woman, how is MJ implicated? How are you mixing in MJ?" Well, there are female Michael Jackson impersonators, and Michael Jackson loved disguises. So, there you have it. I'm looking at the setup of wigs here, and honestly, I will have to say I'm not actually that impressed. But it is what it is, so I'm not gonna complain too much. So, Thor Awakened Blonde, like, I honestly don't really like blonde. Blonde and I just don't. Blonde doesn't really mesh well with my tastes, you know? Gold, that does mesh. And somebody's probably gonna say, "Dude, D, gold hair is blonde hair." Actually, no, there is a difference. Golden hair has a bit more brown in it, and it also has like a glossy shine. Actually, I think gold hair would be more of an orangey brown of sorts. Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of hard to describe. But it is definitely... I think gold is definitely better than blonde. Now, I'm sorry for any blondes that I may have offended. Or... Jeez. I am not thinking my words through. But I am sorry if I offended anyone just now. Okay, that is pretty cool. guys, I think I'm gonna let you guys off here. Um, I've probably taken up enough of your time anyway, so thanks for watching, YouTube. And until next time, take care and be excellent to each other. I love you all.